Welcome to Country Roads Coin Roll Hunting. It is one cold Sunday morning out there. Ooh, look at that frost on the ground. It is cold, cold, cold. Gee whiz. Chilly out there. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Thought I'd get a quick shot of the weather out there before we started the video today. My buddy Chris and I are going to try to get out there and do a little bit of metal detecting today, so hopefully it warms up a little bit. This will be our first in a series of metal detection videos when we get out there later on today. But today's video is a new series I'm going to call State of the Estate, and we'll get into that here in just a few minutes. But I just wanted to welcome everybody and say, come on in, take your shoes off. Oh gosh, messed that up. I wanted to say, come on in, take your shoes off, and make yourself at home. Let's see if we can't find some treasure today. So we'll be back with the State of the Estate here in just a few minutes. See you in just a bit. Okay, welcome back to welcome back to Country Roads Coin Roll Hunting. And we're just about ready to get started on this new series called State of the Estate. I hope you guys enjoy this. What I'm going to be doing is going through just a few of the estate sale finds that I've had here over the past week or so. And I'll do this from time to time if I pick up anything that I think you'd be interested in. So I hope you guys will like the video, and be sure to crush that old like button for me, and be sure to share, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications when I put new videos out. So without further ado, we've had a check of the weather, so let's see what's on tap for breakfast this morning. And old Foghorn Leghorn's serving up a little bit of OJ this morning, so we'll.
What's the big idea? Don't stand there gawking, son.
And that's just about as far as we've gotten this morning. So we don't know what we're going to have for breakfast. We're going to have a little bit of coffee here in just a bit, but right now, old Foghorn serving up a little bit of OJ, so we'll have some of that. Oh boy, that's good. Well, let's get right into it here. So I'm going to try to rifle through these pretty quick. I'm not going to give you a detailed description of every item. I'm just going to show you just some of the things I found. I found several silver spoons. This is some sort of a spoon, Order of the Eastern Star. So this is sterling silver. So pretty cool find there. Hopefully we can turn that around, make a little bit of money on it. We also found this great big old serving spoon. It's a silver spoon as well, sterling silver. And let's see if we can't zoom in here to at least get the brand or whatnot. Hearn and Hansen, something like that. And that 830.S is something probably to do with silver. I don't know. If you know, you can tell me there in the comments. But this is certainly sterling silver. So hopefully we'll be able to turn that bad boy around for a little profit. And then here's another gravy ladle that I got, sterling silver. Picked these up pretty cheap, so hopefully we can turn these around for a little bit of cash, make a little profit. This is Gorham sterling. It's a rondo pattern, whatever that is. I looked that up on the internet, so it is a Gorham sterling silver pattern that they have. There's a whole set of this, so pretty cool, pretty nice. I'm not going to clean these. I'm just going to sell them as is, and I'll leave that up to the owner. I'll put that in the advertisement for the sale, and I'll leave that up to them if they want to clean that. Some of these have a really nice patina on them, so pretty cool. And then last but not least, well, maybe last and least, this teeny tiny little spoon. It's not even a teaspoon. I think somebody said it was a baby spoon, but it's a sterling silver spoon. And let's see if we can't get this. It's International Sterling, Joan of Arc. So that's what that is. So pretty cool. Again, sterling silver. Awesome find. I'm glad to have all of those. And then I picked this up at a different estate sale, but still pretty cool, I think. I don't know if some of you guys may be interested in this. This is a coin caddy, as you can well see there on the front of it. I think it's brass. It looks like brass to me. And you can I'll flip it over here. Let me see, make sure it doesn't have a price or anything on it. It does not. So I'll flip it over. And it's just a square, you know, probably 3" by 3" by a 1/2 inch thick. It's hinged here. You know, you can flip it open if you push this button. It's pretty cool. And it says petty cash in there. It's got a place for your nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, $half, and it's got a plastic insert that holds those all in place. And then of course up top it's got a little clip for your money that you can put in there. And I suppose nowadays you could probably put a credit card or two in there if you wanted to, your license or whatever. But pretty cool, pretty neat find. I don't know what era this is from. I'll leave that up to you guys to put in the comments, but pretty neat. I'm gonna see if I can't clean it up a little bit. It's got a few scuffs and scratches on it, but a pretty neat find nonetheless. See if I can't turn that around for just a little bit of money. And then here's a pretty unusual find. I normally wouldn't pick up anything like this, but I thought it was just unique and very ornate. You know, that's not gold by any stretch of the imagination, but it's very ornate. Just a small bell, probably you know, 2 inches tall, maybe by 2 inches in diameter. But I picked it up really cheap, and I just thought I would see if I couldn't turn it around on eBay. It's pretty cool. It's got some looks like ceramic inside of there, which is pretty neat. And it so it does ring. I don't know, it kind of looks like maybe a Christmas ornament to me, but somebody said it really doesn't look too Christmassy, but it's got greens, reds, golds, and whatnot on it. But pretty cool. If anybody knows anything about this, you can put something down in the comments if you'd like. But a pretty neat find nonetheless. Like I said, I got this real cheap, so I'm hoping to turn it around for just a few bucks or whatever. So we'll put that aside. Kind of a neat find. I'll put it there in the background. And then we'll try to get into a few of these real quick. Let's see if I can't get one of these out. Or all of them, actually. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. So, we picked up, I'm sure you've seen these before. I'm going to try to move this bell out of the way and the coin caddy out of the way so we can maybe get this in the entire shot. I don't know if we can. I'm going to try to cover up that price tag. But this is a brown box Ike dollar. And I picked up, well, 5 of these in this particular case. They were all in one box. Pretty cool. I picked them up for a pretty good price. I'm just going to get one out so maybe you can see the whole thing. And pick that up. I'm pretty happy about that. I'll try to cover up the price. Pretty neat. Got that cool label on there. And the most awesome thing about these is I've already examined them, and several of them appear to me to be DDOs. So I think I'm going to be able to turn these around. I think I'm going to send some of these out for grading. The cases are quite scratched up there, but hopefully the coin is not too scratched up. But I'm going to send some of these out for grading and see if I can't get them the variety attributed. Like I say, these are DDOs. Most of them look like to me. There's even one that looked like it was a DDO and DDR. I'll go ahead and see if I can't pop this out of the case and give you a look at the back of this. Of course, I'm sure you've all seen Ike dollars, but we'll get in there close. Give you a look at that. These, of course, have never been opened. These are Ike proofs. They're silver, 40%, I believe. So pretty neat finds. I don't know what type they are, type 1, type 2, this and that or the other. I'll have to look into that, but pretty cool finds anyway. So I think there's one 1971, and the rest of these 5 are 1972s. So I was glad to find those. Really cool. Hopefully I can get, I'm going to send, what I'm going to do is, because PCGS is notorious for not giving me the grade I think something deserves, or they don't give me the attribute, when I think there's an attribute there. I've got one I've got in the works right now, a Morgan dollar that I sent in to have graded and attributed, and they didn't give me the attribute. It's like, it's clear as day, the attribute. It's got an 8 in the denticles, and you can see it bigger than life. With you have to have a magnifying glass to see it, but you can see it. And they of course didn't give me the attribute. I'm like, what the heck's going on with you people? So I'm gonna have to send it in again and get them to, give me the attribution. So here's one more Ike that I picked up. Same deal, at the same sale. This was not with the other 5. This is a 1973 Ike dollar. This one I did not see any doubling on or anything, so we'll just have to turn this around for probably not not very much, but we'll try to make a few bucks anyway. So pretty cool. I don't know if I'll have this one graded or anything if it doesn't have an attribution like that, a variety. So that's a cool find. I'm happy to have that. Let's see what else we got here. This is a pretty cool. It's a Jamaica proof $5. I'm going to try to get through these pretty quick. 4,332 made of these. The only reason I picked this up, I don't deal in foreign coins or anything, but this one was silver, so that's why we picked it up. You can see from that edge, that nice bright edge, that's silver. And I forget how much silver's in this, but hopefully we can turn this bad boy around since it's low mintage and everything for a few bucks. Pretty cool coin. I don't even know if I showed you the back. Sorry. So there's the front. 59 to 62. I guess that might be whoever that leader is or whatever. And then on the back, you can see the design there. Pretty cool. Jamaica $5, 1972. There's an alligator up there. Pretty neat. So pretty cool coin. So we'll try to see if we can't turn those around for a few bucks. Some of these I got for better prices than others. And that's just the way estate sales are. Live and learn, if you will. And hopefully you can hear me down here. I'm having to get these out of the box. But, live and learn. Some things, hopefully, I'll make a ton of money. And other things, I'll just have to see what I can do to make my money, back maybe a little bit more. But we'll see. 1974 silver coin, 1 Balboa. You can see there from that edge, that's silver. Minted in the USA. Pretty cool. Pretty nice reverse on there. Pretty neat. I'll give you a shot of that. And I'm going to try to get through these pretty quickly because my battery's running out on me. So there it is, pretty neat design. So we'll try to hang on to that. Let's see here, what else we got in this box? Let's fire this. Let's see if we can get this bad boy out real quick. Trying to get this out. Some of these came in cases and stuff. You know, someone will be able to sell them with the case and whatnot. So pretty cool. This one here, a Jamaica $10 coin. Sterling silver proof. Of course, it's sterling silver. There, as you can see, it's got a pretty cool design on the reverse. Again, just because it's silver really is the only reason I'm getting into this. Hopefully we can turn that around for a little bit of money. And these all come with like you know, COAs, certificate of authenticity on them and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And a lot of them come in these handy dandy cases and whatnot. So pretty neat little leather case. So we'll try to see if we can't make a little bit of money on that. Pretty neat find. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here's a pretty cool thing. It's a 1963 proof set. So I'm sure you guys will be interested in that. I've looked at a few of these coins. They're in real good shape. That's a full step nickel. None of them appear to have a big, you know, a good cameo. So unfortunately, I don't think any of these coins are cameo coins. You know, maybe when I get them out of the cellophane there, if that's what that is, they'll be a little bit better. You know, I'll be able to tell a little bit better, but I don't think there's any cameos there. Of course, the 50-cent piece, the dime, and the quarter are all silver. They're all 90% silver, I believe. And then the dime, none of them have airs on them as far as I know, except for the dime. I think the dime might be a DDO. I've been looking at it, and once I get it out of the cellophane, I'll be able to tell a little bit better. But it looks like it could be a DDO, so I may send that off for grading and have that variety attributed. But pretty cool find anyway. Pretty neat. Again, no cameos, unfortunately, which is really what you want when you're getting into these proof coins and mint sets. But, sorry, I hit the camera. But a pretty cool find. Glad to have that. It's hard to turn that down when you see that at an estate sale, because you just don't know if there could be some air coins in there or whatnot. And that's, of course, what we're hoping for. Let's see what we got here. I'll just show you one of these. I got 3 of these. These are some sort of Postmaster coin, limited edition proof. Again, I don't get into foreign coins and commemoratives really, but this one's silver, as you can see there. So this one's, I don't know how much, it might be like 0.99 silver, 0.90 silver, something like that. So it's a pretty good sized coin, as you can see. And you know, it comes with this, you know, they had it mailed or stamped or whatever, first day of issue and stuff. So hopefully that gives it a little bit more value. That address, well, luckily a few towns away or whatever, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't live there, so I'm not too worried about that. But pretty cool find anyway. So I'll give you a little shot of the reverse, just this one coin. I'm not going to show you all of them. There's a few different designs that I got, but pretty cool anyway. Number 46, it says Postmasters of America, commemorative issue number 46. So pretty neat find. And these I got for a pretty good price, and I think I'm going to be able to just make a pretty good amount of money on those. So I was real happy to get those. no doubt about it. Like I say, I got 3 of those. Let's go through these real quick. Nothing killer here again, but a Lincoln Cent book, number 2 of I guess maybe 3, and so 1941 to 1958. I'll go ahead and just flip that open, give you a quick look at that. Let's see here. Just about complete. It doesn't go all, they don't have them all the way up to 1962. They've got up to 58 here. And of course they've got the war pennies, or I'm sorry, the steel pennies. So pretty neat find. I'll try to turn this around. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to examine all of these pennies for varieties or errors. But pretty neat find. Happy to have that. So pretty cool find there. And then I got another book here, 1959 to 1988 pennies. These are memorials. Those others were wheat. This book is pretty well complete. I mean, it's a complete set. I just about knocked over foghorn leghorn there, and that wouldn't be any good. Try to get you a look at these. Again, these are all, these all look pretty much, I mean, they look like, you know, they might be in BU condition, most of these coins. They've got a lot of original luster. I'm going to have to examine them a little bit closer. Some of them have a little bit of spotting and whatnot, but pretty cool finds. Again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to look and make sure some of them weren't cleaned. But again, I'll probably just sell the whole collection like this. And I'm going to again examine all of those for varieties or errors before I turn those around. So pretty neat stuff there. Let's see what else we got. This Republic of Panama 20 Balboas, 1975. Pretty cool. This is a monster size coin. Again, silver. Now that's the only reason I got it. I think it's like 400 grains of silver or something like that. I mean, it is a monster coin. It is hefty. Pretty neat. You can see from the edge there. Look at all that silver in there. Nice. I love it. So let me see if I can. It's got 2,000 grains of sterling silver. Yeah. So pretty cool find. Hopefully I can turn that around and make a little bit of money on it. Did I show you the reverse of that coin? I don't know if I did or not. Let's take another quick look at it. Pretty cool. And let's see the reverse. Pretty nice design. Pretty cool coin. I like it. So again, foreign coin, silver. I'm not really into foreign coins, but if they're silver, I might delve into it there a little bit. Let's see what else we've got. Here's another set, Republic of Panama set. It's a proof set. Again, I wouldn't have gotten it if it weren't silver. Let me see if I can get these out. Yes, I can. Cool. And I'll turn those over and let you take a look at those. Okay, and we're running out of time, so we're going to have to finish up on the other camera. So we'll see you here in just a bit. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, we'll see you here in just a bit. Okay, welcome back to Country Roads Coin Roll Hunting. We're going to try to finish up the State of the Estate video this evening. And I've got just a few more things to cover in this video that I picked up at the latest estate sale that I went to. Let's see what else we've got here. It looks like we've got this sterling silver Bahama Islands $2 coin that we picked up. $2. And you can see by the edge, silver. And we'll show you the front of that coin. It looks like it's got a little toning here where the looks like the plastic was messed up on the on this card here that it came in. I don't know. I think it kind of adds a little character to the coin, the toning on it. But at any rate, still silver. 460 grains of sterling silver in this coin. 1975 proof. So, Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Well, pretty cool. So there you have that. Let's see what else we've got in here. Of course, all of these come with like the COA or Certificate of Authenticity, which is cool. You gotta like that. And that's always a good thing to have when you're dealing with anything, really. Here's a 1974 Jamaica proof set, and I'll put it out there. I'm going to move this bell out of the way. And here's that proof set. And again, it's got a lot of information in here, a letter that comes from the government or something about the coin. 1974. Pretty cool. And then, of course, some protective coatings and whatnot. And of course, it comes in this nice case, and there's a lot of silver in there, so pretty cool. A large variety of their coins, so I'm loving that. I think that's really nice. Let's see if this comes out of here very easily. I'd like to show you the backs of the coins if I could, and I'm not sure this is going to come out real good. It looks like it's wanting to stay in there, and I don't want to mess it up. There it goes. Okay. I want to pry that open. Let's see if I think they flip a little bit differently than the US coins. So there you have the backs of those coins. Pretty nice. You've got the $1, $5. I think that one's a $10 coin there. I'll flip over to the front here and see. Yep, $10, 25 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents, and 1 cent. So pretty cool. And got that protective foam paper in there or whatever, packing material. So pretty cool. I think these are I think I saw where these are like 50% silver, so pretty neat. Not bad at all. I'll take every one of these I can get. That's cool. And this Certificate of Authenticity here. There you go. Pretty neat, huh? So we'll take that. See if we can't turn these around for a little bit of extra moolah. Pick up some coins that I like to collect and keep or whatnot. So that's that coin. Let's see what else we've got in here. Let's see. Pass on this right now. This coin out. Let's see what this is here. This is a 1978 Republic of Panama coin. So this is a monster, one of those monster coins, I think. Very large. 20 Balboas. Republic of Panama. Minted at the Franklin Mint. And Certificate of Authenticity, which is nice. This is almost a quarter pound. It's actually more than a quarter pound of solid silver, or I'm sorry, sterling silver. So there you go. That is a monster coin. Look at that in my hand. So a very large coin. If you look at the edge of that thing, look at that. That thing's a beast. It's almost fun just to keep this, just to have it. Something so unusual. But anyway, there you go. That's a pretty neat coin. Looks pretty good. I like that one. Let's see if it says anything else. Just over a quarter pound of solid sterling silver. So pretty neat. I hope everybody's doing good this evening. I know I am. It's a Monday evening here, so glad to get a Monday under my belt and be home and get to go through some coins and whatnot. So lots of fun. So there you go. You got that. I picked that up. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is another Republic of Panama coin. So we'll pop it up. And like I say, I'm not into foreign coins. I'm into United States coins, but of course silver. So I really like that. 2-coin proof set. Kind of cool. It's got the largest coin, I think they said. Yeah, the largest and smallest circulating coins in the Western Hemisphere, supposedly. Certificate of authenticity here. Looks like it's 1976. And here you go. And we'll flip those over for you. And there you are. Pretty wild. A giant 20 Balboa coin. And then a 2.5 centésimos, I believe. So pretty neat. These are all proof coins. Most of the ones I've shown you here. You can see how thick that is. Really cool. And then if we flip it over to the other side, I'll try to get you a look at that small coin here in a second as well. So just this Republic of Panama, 20 Balboas. Pretty neat. And they flip differently than ours again. Then I'll get in close here, see if you can't see that coin. Republic of Panama, 2.5 centésimos. And then we'll flip it over, and I'll get you a look at that. 1976. Victoriano Lorenzo. Interesting. And Simon probably Bolivar, 1783 to 1830. 1776 coin. And I would say that coin probably has a little bit of toning on it in there. I'd say if you take that, if you were to take this out of the case, you could probably remove that. That looks like to me really unsightly toning. So you could probably remove that with a little bit of Tarnex, something like that. You wouldn't want to rub on it or anything like that. A little bit of Tarnex would probably take that right off. So pretty cool. If anything, it's a lot of silver, so you can just buy it for, you can have it for silver melt value and whatnot. It's interesting how that doesn't quite fit right. But anyway, it's got the, if you can see, it's got the large hole here and the small hole here, and there's no way that you can put this in here that it'll fit like that. I mean, I could put it like this, but what's the use? They don't go down inside of there. That's probably a mistake at the mint there. So there you have it. So there's that coin I picked up. Pretty cool. Again, just pretty much for silver. Glad to have that coin. And then let's see what else we've got here. Okay, I'm going to bust into this. These are not quite the last, but almost the last. So we got this World War II Historic Mint coin set. Pretty neat. These coins are definitely circulated, so don't expect too much here. But I was able to pick them up. Pretty neat. I'll probably be able to turn these around and make maybe a few bucks. But definitely circulated coins from World War II era.
Looks like they're all silver except for the steel cents up there. And they're in, like I say, they're in circulated condition. Some of them have some fairly nice toning on them. So kind of cool. So I'll probably just try to sell these as a set. I think I'm going to look them over for mint airs first, but probably sell them as the whole set there. Certificate of authenticity here. So that's kind of cool. And then they are part of this. They are part of a set. I think they came with these others. I'll go ahead and show you these. Again, don't expect too much. These are circulated coins, so they're not BU or anything. They're not proof coins. But these are Walking Liberty $50 set from World War II era. Again, they're circulated. They're well worn, but they do have some nice toning. I don't know if that comes through on the camera or not, but these do have some nice rainbow toning. They've got blues and golds. I'm seeing some mostly just blues and golds. Really cool though. Maybe a little bit of red, like a rusty color. Kind of cool, maybe an orange. So really, really nice toning on these coins. Again, they're well worn, but I'm going to sell them. Again, then we have this certificate of authenticity. I don't know what it's certifying other than the fact maybe they're well worn. So we're just going to try to sell them as a whole set with those others and see if we can't get a little bit of money out of those. So that's kind of cool. So I was able to pick up those. And let's see. Let's go to the last couple of sets here. And again, these are definitely well worn. They're not BU coins by any stretch of the imagination. But and they come in this nice case here. Again, with a certificate of authenticity that they're well worn. And anyway, they're Benjamin Franklin's. They're definitely not BU. Like I say, these are in circulated condition. But I got them for a pretty good price, so I think I'm going to be able to turn them around for a little bit of money anyway. I'll probably sell these with the other set that I've got here. And these have a little bit of nice toning on them, some of them. This one up here does. It has some pretty nice toning. Let's see if I can pull it out of this case here and show you that coin. Again, like I say, these are well worn. They do have some nice toning. This one's in pretty rough condition, you can see. This is probably the worst one of the whole bunch. But at any rate, they've got they're 90% silver, so that's cool. And like I say, I'll sell them as a set with these others. And hopefully someone will be interested in these. Just the fact that they're Benjamin Franklin's and, they're so old and whatnot. And then to have a whole set and have them in this nice case and everything, I guess that's kind of cool. Some people might kind of like that. Might buy it as a gift for someone, So here's the other set, pretty much the same. Here's something certifying that they're well worn, probably. And here they are. And again, pretty much the same type of condition. But nice to have a set of 5 in this cool case. They're encapsulated in this, in these plastic containers, so that's kind of cool. And again, some of them have some nice toning to them. Let me see if I can get this one out. See if it's got some toning on the reverse. No, not really on the reverse of this one. Just on the front. It's got some toning on. Looks like the case has got some marks on it as well. Like I say, not the best condition coins, but the whole set. Hopefully I'll be able to sell either these separately or together for a decent amount of money. So pretty cool. That's been the state of the estate, if you will, and the first one that I've done or I'm going to do in a series of videos. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the content, be sure and be sure and crush that like button for me. Be sure and crush that like button for me, and make sure and share the video with your friends and family. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications when I put new videos out. So you guys have a good evening, and until next time, take her easy, and we'll catch you on the flip side.